going into the final game. uThermal, the SCB puller. You could say that, you know, in terms of his TVP, he's a one-trick pony, but it is not so. Spawns in the top right on Overgrowth, wearing pink, playing for AT Gaming. It is uThermal. The Terminator, exactly. And here we have Showtime playing for Team Alternate Attacks, a pretty all-round solid Protoss player who even made an appearance in the WCS EU Premier League a couple of times, I think, but so has uThermal. Can he close out the series and qualify for the monthly finals of December in this GO4SC2? We'll have to see. Good luck to both players, and oh my god, hashtag fails facepalm. This cannot be happening. This cannot literally be, but it is. Right, so Showtime faced this build in game number 1 on King Sejong Station. The next game, he was allowed to play his normal macro game, and now he's getting cheesed again. Again, he's scouting after gas, so he's going to see this in time. Man, uThermal, you cheesy son of a bee. But it makes for fun games, doesn't it? I mean, the rush distance is fairly short on this map, so why not? You're gonna get those barracks up even quicker now. Showtime realizes that what is up. What is his reaction going to be? Cybernetic score is going up, and this time uThermal actually tries to get the bunker on the low grounds. He may have moved too soon because the first Marine is not yet there. It's going to take some time for it to get over. The bunker is being attacked with 3 probes. uThermal has to get that bunker up, and then he can leapfrog with the bunkers up the cliff. It's gonna be close. I mean, Showtime reacting very well, getting a second Zod as well. He'll start the mothership core any second now. As long as he can deny high ground vision, he should be fine. And uThermal actually bringing 2 more SCVs to help buffer against the Marines. One thing, though, this gateway is powered by a single pylon. It's not double powered, I don't think, so if uThermal can bring that pylon down somehow, it may be over for Showtime. He's doing a good job kiting the Zods away. There are more Marines coming in. Is he going to pull any more SCVs from his main base? I don't think so. 4 Marines right now, and I can't believe that uThermal does not realize the weakness in the base layout over here for the Protoss player. Now with the Stalker out, things are going to get much easier for Showtime. As long as he keeps on pulling probes, I mean, he will force these Marines to kite back, allowing the Stalkers and the Mothership Core to get free shots at the Marines. And as long... I mean, what? 20 more seconds for the full-time overcharge to be up. This is already over, I think. Showtime stabilized, second Stalker popping out. uThermal will not be able to do anything. The bunker will have to be cancelled. uThermal will have to move back home. Warp gate started a little bit late for Showtime, however. So all is not said and done, but I think Showtime with a quick, swift counterattack might be able to win this game. I mean, he has Chrono Boost. He can get up that probe count very quickly, even though he lost 8 probes. uThermal will not be able to produce off of these barracks. He's only just now getting his expansion. And yeah, he is building that bunker on the high ground. He is very much so afraid of a counterattack. And Showtime, he's just going to take his expansion. Easy peasy. So far, the way this game has gone is very reminiscent of game number 1 between these two guys, where on King Sejong Station, uThermal opened up with proxy 2 racks as well. The defense went very similarly for Showtime, and the follow-up was the same for both guys. A little bit late on the gas for uThermal this time around, so his stim is going to be later than it was in the first game. And I wanted to see a Stargate follow-up from Showtime in game number 1. I did not see it. I don't think I'm going to see it this time around neither. Showtime probably going to be teching aggressively, just getting one sentry in case an attack comes. He can. Oh! Oh yes! 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 I'm so happy like a little kid right now. He's doing the Stargate follow-up. Oh, I want to see how this goes. Because uThermal is up on the 3 barracks right now. He does have that engineering bay, but he doesn't have stim, and he's going with the concussive shells first. Showtime is adapting very well to his opponent, because uThermal followed this up exactly the same way in game number 1. He did get the concussive shells to gain map control versus the Stalkers. Showtime, notice, only has 1 Stalker out of the map. He's not going to poke like he did last time around. Instead, he's getting the Stargate, he's going to get an Oracle, and he's going to start harassing uThermal's mineral lines. Stim is only just now starting. That's 170 seconds away from completion. And yeah, denying scouting. All very nice, very, very nice for Showtime. And he'll be able to get so far ahead. Currently it's a little bit even in terms of economy. 33 probes to 28 SCVs, not a big deal. But now uThermal will have 2 expansions to defend. He is already getting a missile turret up. He kind of expects this to happen. And here comes the Oracle. The missile turret is up, but still, that doesn't mean that Showtime would not be able to do any damage, especially at the natural. That is completely undefended. How many SCV kills will he be able to get? 3? Maybe 4? If he swings around towards the natural base, that is risky, but if he would swing around a little bit sooner, he would find it completely undefended. But that's neither here nor there. Another photon overcharge is going to be baited. Of course, the ground army not as strong as it was in game number 1, because the Stargate has been invested into, and a lot more damage will be taken as a result. But uThermal not willing to commit entirely. He's going to have to pull back. 40 SCVs to 34, 40 probes to 34 SCVs. That's a little bit more like it for Showtime. He's getting Colossi again. 2 medevacs are on the way. The gateways should be done by the time the first drop occurs. So Showtime. This is going to be a little tougher to defend compared to the first game. He's not going to have as many Colossi out. This Oracle, however, has spotted those medevacs. It's trailing them, so to speak, and does get a nice envision on top of them. So he's going to know exactly Revelation, excuse me. He's going to know exactly where those 2 medevacs are, and those are the only 2 medevacs currently that uThermal has. So Showtime not going to be afraid of drops for the next 40 seconds still. 2 additional medevacs making an appearance, and additional barracks being thrown down. Again, 5 barracks, good, solid infrastructure for 2 base saturation. uThermal stopped producing SCVs again. Again, getting the armory. And if he gets a Ghost Academy this time around again, I'm just gonna be mad, because trick me once, shame on me. Trick me twice, shame on you. But you're not gonna trick me thrice in a row. Temple Archives already going up. If Showtime does not forget to queue up Storm the second they finish, he's gonna be just fine. I think he even he has foregone the range of the Colossi just to have it up, just to have the Storm. Because uThermal is gonna be producing Vikings. Yeah, there's the Storm immediately going up. What's the chrono boost count? 100, so Showtime can chrono boost this all the way if he wants to. 5 additional gateways about to finish up, putting us at 8. And Showtime, I think he knows exactly what is coming his way right now. But with the Oracle getting 3 more kills and stuff, continuously scouting out what the Terran player is doing. Yeah, he did lose it to those 4 Vikings. Unfortunately for uThermal, there's not going to be anything the Vikings will be able to shoot, apart from the 1 Colossus. And he scans the army, he sees only 1 Colossus, he has to be suspicious. I mean, at this point, the Protoss player should have had at least 2 Colossi out. So uThermal should know what is happening. Is he getting any ghosts? Where's the units tab? No ghosts. Ghost Academy not up and not even building right now. So uThermal is going to do the second variation of this push, which is Widow Mines. Widow Mines one-shot High Templars. And they do have splash damage as well. But it's not as surefire of a weapon as a Ghost EMP because you have to rely on baiting the Protoss army into the Widow Mines. Oh, decent storm for Showtime. He has to be very careful with how he places those, however. He does not have that many available. 2 more to go. But I think with 8 gates, if he just continues to warp in Zealots... oh, that was a beautiful one. uThermal not dodging in time. This army supply is getting a little bit out of hand here for the Protoss. Colossus has been shut down though, so just the storms in terms of AoE. +1 attack, no armor on the Zealots, so they're not going to be as durable in a fight versus a 1-1 infantry. +2 just about to finish. uThermal wants to drag this out a little bit, as much as he can. Photon overcharge initiated as well. How much energy do we have? 0 on that militia core, so time is running out for Showtime, but at the same time, the more time he gets, the more energy he'll have on those High Templars. There are still no ghosts in this army. uThermal just decided to finish this game off with sheer army control. A little bit wasteful with the sword there. Only 3 Marines and only 2 of those died. He's going to pull the boys. He's pulling all the rest of his army, but he's not pulling the SCVs. He's not entirely confident he can finish this game off right here and right now. He's playing this very patiently. +2 just about to finish. That infantry is gonna become a killer against the Protoss army. Landing the Vikings, realizing there's nothing for them to shoot in the air. But yeah, this is the storms are good and everything, you know, but they haven't killed that many units. And as soon as those High Templars run out of energy, things are going to get bad for Showtime. +2 armor on the way. And it looks like uThermal is gaining ground little by little. Look how much he can do with so little units. I can't imagine. At the same time, though, we have a counterattack with 2 Templars as well. Oh my god, so many SCVs, 31. uThermal pulling back the entirety of his army. Showtime breaking the contain. God. That pylon, man, that was so useful. And suddenly, just like that, with a snap of the Templar finger, uThermal down to 20 workers. Showtime double expanding on the golden at the 3rd. Oh my god, Showtime feeling really damn comfortable right now against uThermal. Retreating the High Templar back home to Ire. uThermal has just gotta be... I mean, when he saw that counterattack, he had to have been like... shit. Well, that being said and done, this is one last push that uThermal has in him. He pulled the SCVs as well. Gets stormed as a greeting! Pushing up this ramp, not a good idea. Showtime is going to be able to keep on storming. An Archon should be made there, to be quite honest. But the EMPs could be good here. He does get the entire army, however. Do we have Blink? No, we don't have Blink. Those Stalkers are currently preventing the Zealots from engaging. The Natural Nexus goes down. Showtime, I wouldn't be too surprised if he cancels one of those Nexi. A flank, an SCV flank at the 3rd base, trying to bring it down. That will not happen. 1 Colossus still in the air, 4 Immortals on the ground, 1 last storm for Showtime. He will decimate this army. And uThermal says GG, but Protoss is really broken. I don't know, man. I mean, I think this was pretty even. Nevertheless, Showtime takes the series 2-1 against uThermal. GG's all around.